report any violations of these rules to the nearest doctor, security, or arena staff member. And don't forget the Cowboy game of calendar day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascots, Scott the Magic Dragon and the Magic Dancers. We hope you'll come back many times this season. Our ticket booth has the latest specials and upcoming events. Stop by before you make your way home tonight.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Some extra minutes to fill as a pair of players are listed as inactive tonight due to injury.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham out there with Bouknight. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then it's Thompson. And it's Klintman in at the power forward. And for the Magic, they've got Jalen Green. Banchero up there with James. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Cooper in at the point. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it will show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys?
We all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. So the Magic, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about. Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Here's Thompson, right to the hoop, and it's Thompson with the jam.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Banchero passes to Cooper. The 3. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pistons trail by 5. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Thompson with it. He's picked up by James.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant.
It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Cooper. James trying to free himself up. And it's Cooper missing.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
Cooper with the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Here's Sasser. 2 points. That one goes.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
55 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Cooper. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Magic leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Cooper. Another shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
And you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Fontecchio. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Wiggins is checked in for Orlando. Here's Suggs. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Mitchell wide open. Detroit, no good that time either.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
It's good from long range.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's Orlando going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
On the court for the Pistons, Hunter is out there with Oakland. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Rupert in at the 3 slot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Thunder was outstanding. He scored an incredible number of points and was reliable as ever from distance. A fantastic performance for him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes, so I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Aaron Wiggins.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Nice drop-off by Banchero. I mean, good unselfish play there.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Rupert. Down low, here's Cunningham. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
Pistons trail by 15. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Cooper, and he finishes nicely on the layup. That's 36 points for money.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here's Cooper. Walker with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now, here's Cunningham after the miss from Cooper.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Rejected by Banchero.
That's the reach that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him. You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.